Welcome back, challengers, to the Mostly Preview Show presented by the Pro Football Challenge. I am the founder, and before we get into Week 13, uh, how was your Thanksgiving holiday? Well, if you're anything like me, after the Lions, Chiefs, the Ravens, and Eagles let me down, I'm starting to get how the Saints, Titans, and Jets felt after Week 4. I don't know who had a worse weekend, me or the Thanksgiving turkey. Oh well, let's see if I can make turkey salad out of the remaining 12 game scraps. So star J.C. Horn is out of the lineup for the Panthers and their middle of the road pass defense going against a Rams team that just got Puka Nakua back last week, thus making this Panthers defense toast. Rams win. In 1957, this was the World Championship game. In 2025, it's Shedeur Sanders making his second start against a 49ers defense that ranks last in sacks and seventh worst in terms of passing yards allowed per game. Shedeur may have Myles Garrett sold, but not me. I'm going with the 49ers. Seems the Texans have won three straight games and are now only two games back of these Colts, who have found themselves losing two of their last three games. Here's hoping that returning to Lucas Oil Field will do some good for the Colts, who I hope will win this one. So Olave is back. Kamara is not, but would be real nice if their quarterback would Tyler show up to play. The Dolphins aren't much better, but they do have the number 9 rusher in the NFL heading into Sunday. I'm going with the Dolphins. So, fellas, which flightless figures of phenomenal football folly will fly and which will fail? Which star running back will run it back with a W? And this is how I try and make two terrible teams sound good. I'm picking the Falcons. Double checking, looking at my picks. No correction. Scratch that. I know it says the Falcons helmet. I'm picking the Dolphins on this one. Little error every once and again. We're used to that. So going to the next game. We got Egbuka and Baker expected to play despite questionable statuses. But I can say for the Cardinals is that Brissett is doing pretty well, filling in for Kyler Murray, and Marvin Harrison Jr. is expected to return. They still have three losses, so they still have three. Yeah, so I'm picking the Bucks. One of these times I'll get it right. With the Jaguars, one game back of the Colts for the AFC South, I think to myself, remember the Titans are currently in line to have the number one pick of the 2026 NFL Draft. I'm picking the Jaguars. So we have Sam Darnold hosting his old team, so you got to figure the Vikings might want to have this one back, seeing that their starting quarterback for this week is Max Brosmer. I think that's all I need to know here. Seahawks win. Okay, so this one doesn't need to go into much detail. Chargers win while wearing these sweet navy uniforms. Okay, so here we've got two teams with premier quarterbacks with similar make or break situations. The Steelers are half a game back of the Ravens after they lost to the Bengals over on Thursday in the AFC North. Buffalo is one game better than Pittsburgh, but still trail the New England Patriots by 3 games. So, for once, the key may be whether Buffalo can keep Josh Allen protected with Deion Dawkins out on the concussion protocol. Keeping my fingers crossed as I pick the Bills. So Jaden Daniels is still out, which leaves Marcus Mariota to play against the team that leads the league in sacks. Their star quarterback is returning from injury, and they've won 8 straight games. Easy choice going with the Broncos. And finally, This isn't Super Bowl 42. The only number 10 in the Giants for this game is the amount of losses they have. Jackson Dart has cleared a concussion protocol just in time to face Drake May and his 10-2 Patriots. Uh, Patriots should win this one fairly easily. Those are my 52% accurate picks made with 100% confidence. But what's your take? If you enjoy the show, hit like, share, and subscribe. And remember, when you've got something to prove, there's nothing greater than a challenge. I'll see you next time.